never let up, played full out through that entire production. She almost never left the stage. When the show ended, she came forward to make a curtain speech and invite the audience back for another show, tell them to bring their friends. And while she was out here, the curtain started coming down in back of her. So she stepped back, and the curtain started coming down, and Carol Channing went down with it. Like this. The whole time, the curtain was getting lower, and she was getting down, but until finally, she was like this. You know, there was about this much room, and Carol Channing's blonde hair was sticking out, and she was still waving at the audience, and I thought, oh my gosh! I mean, that is show business. That is consummate professionalism. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was bad. Well, I don't even know how many years later it was. Probably 5, 6 something years later. I was in Kansas City. And I learned that Carol Channing was bringing Hello Dolly to Kansas City, touring show, the big outdoor theater there. And somebody said, oh, let's go. I said, no, I don't want to see her after 5 years, thousands of performances. You know, I don't want to watch her coast through this thing. I saw her when she was fresh, when she was really fabulous and really into it. I think I'll pass. And no, come on. So I went. We sat in that Kansas City theater, and Carol Channing came out and played the heck out of Dolly. I mean, she looked like she was having so much fun she could hardly keep from laughing out loud. Played full out through the entire thing. And when it was over, she stepped forward to make her curtain speech, and I thought, no, this isn't going to happen. And the curtain started coming down behind her, and by golly, Carol Channing. I mean, now she probably like this, but the next thing I knew, I could see her nose and her hair. You know, she's maybe. Now that is amazing. The first time was impressive. But that was amazing. She couldn't have felt like it every single night. I mean, the woman is a human being, for Pete's sake. But she must have learned somewhere along the line that the show must go on. Not only that, it must go on with enthusiasm and class and professionalism. And I have thought many times, especially in the shows we run daily, not only must the show go on, or in addition maybe to the show going on, I think what it means is that promises must be kept. Responsibilities must be met. And they must be met with class and enthusiasm and professionalism, and they must be met over and over and over and over again until the curtain comes down. I think I vowed that night to go down with the curtain. Cliche number 4. Time flies. Time flies. Those of you who heard me do Keep Your Eye on the Ball over and over again probably remember the story about the first time as a child when I wrestled with the concept of time flying. I was about 7, and at that time the most exciting nights of my life were the nights when my friend Janice came to play. Janice's mother and father, whom I refer to as Aunt Dottie and Uncle Harold, and Janice would come over to our house. The adults, my mom and dad, and Aunt Dottie and Uncle Harold, would play poker or pinochle or something at the kitchen table, and Janice and I were told to go back to my room and play. Go play, they said. So Janice and I would go back to my room, and we invented a number of games. One of the games we played was called Queen and Servant. Janice was a bit older than I was, and she pretty much said how it was going to be. So Queen and Servant, as I recall, involved her ordering me to do a number of things, and my doing them. Then we played a game called Ballerina and Audience. Janice always came equipped with a tutu, and she would dance about, and I would clap. But the game I remember the most was one we simply called Movie Stars. Movie Stars. Now, I don't know where we got this stack of 8x10 glossy black and white photographs of movie stars, but they were in our possession, and we would drag those out on these occasions, and we would line the pictures up along the baseboards in my room. And as I recall, the idea was that we were just supposed to kind of choose who among all of those people we wanted to be. I know it doesn't sound like terribly much fun, but Janice and I really got into this. And it seemed to me this happened invariably just about the time we were making our decisions and getting into movie stars. We would hear footsteps coming down the hall, and we would go, oh, you know, it's probably a parent. Probably Uncle Harold, actually. And sure enough, it was Uncle Harold coming down the hall. And then we'd hear the knock at the door. And Uncle Harold would come in and he'd say, okay, Janice, it's over. We're out of here. Get your coat. Janice and I, at this point, this never failed, we became hysterical. We were gnashing our teeth and saying, oh, no, you know, you can't go yet. I mean, we just got started. We need more time. We hadn't even decided really what we want to play. We don't even know yet who we want to be. And Uncle Harold would say, well, tough. It's over. Get your coat, we're out of here. It was probably, I don't know, 25 years after that for some reason was contemplating these evenings with Janice, and I thought, you know, I would be surprised if on the very day I die and I hear the old footsteps coming down the hall, I might start running around like a crazy person, gnashing my teeth and saying, oh no, not yet, I need more time. I haven't really even decided what I want to play yet. I don't even know who I want to be. And you know what he'd say? Tough. We're out of here, get your coat. Actually, I remember thinking, I hope he does say get your coat. He says, never mind about a coat, we're here.